Take me to your leader.
Welcome to another Seek Out the Adventure video. This week's adventure is Havasupai. We're over in Arizona where the Grand Canyon is. We're gonna be backpacking down in for 3 nights. This is our group. We've got Justin, we've got me, we've got Liz, and we've got Nita. Hi. How often do you guys go backpacking?
This is my very first time. Me too!
Justin?
I can't say I'm a consummate backpacker, but not my first time.
And me, maybe once a year if I'm lucky, but usually the backpacking has something to do with some other activity like climbing.
Yep.
For those that are looking into doing this hike, just so you know, there are bathroom facilities here. Danger, risk of flooding on trail. That's only during monsoon time. So there's a few options on how you can get down to Havasupai. You can hike down, carrying all your stuff like we're doing it. You can hike down, but have pack mules take your stuff for you. Or you can actually get a helicopter. Some people will hike down, but then helicopter out so you don't have to do the gnarly uphill. We've got a learning experience for you all. For those that have never backpacked or have never used a water bladder.
I've got a kink because I had my hose at the top.
So don't load your water bladder in your pack like this. You want to load it in your pack like this, because gravity will push the water through the hose while you suck on it, and then also it limits that kinking.
I fail, so you don't have to.
Backpacking tips 101, making fun of beginners. All right, here's your 360 view of the area surrounding this hike down to Havasupai. The hike started out with just some switchbacks going down the canyon wall, and now we're pretty much approaching the base of the canyon where the dry riverbed is. Now, one thing to think about is this is an Indian reservation. It's all a matter of respecting their privacy, respecting their land. They have a lot of requests about not photoing or videoing certain things. There is some limitations on what I can show. Well, we're most likely past the halfway point, and the canyon is narrowing down on us, so it's a little bit more pleasant because we get to hike along some of these awesome features, when before we were just in a wide open canyon hiking along a dry riverbed. We're like out in the boonies of northern Arizona, and there literally is like a little Native American city where there's a school, some sort of a grocery store, and it's still 2 miles after that to the campground. Hey guys, don't forget to seek out the adventure. After hiking all this time on a dry riverbed, we finally meet up with an active waterbed, and the water is just super clear. Looking on the map, I don't even know where the water source comes from this. It almost seems like it comes from the ground. Liz, test the water temperatures. It's February, cold. Who knows where this water's coming from?
Oh, that feels nice.
It's like a warm swimming pool. Yeah.
That's
Is
awesome.
it as warm as the water in your toilet bowl?
Yes. When I put your head in it.
Well, we found our first buildings. We were actually just at the edge of the little township here, but sadly enough, no pictures beyond this point. They don't want us exposing or exploiting the villagers, the community, or the animals here. Imagine living here. That'd be so cool. I'd just been contemplating what it would be like to live and depend on a system of pack mules and helicopters to get all your mail and supplies. We just finished walking through the village. We've approached one of the first set of waterfalls. I think this might be considered the 50-foot waterfall right now. We're just trying to beeline it to the campground. Tomorrow and the next days are going to be all about exploring the waterfalls. Looks like we're coming up on Little Navajo Falls. Yeah, look at those emerald pools right here. Wow. Drops off down into the fall. Here's a little Havasupai travel tip for you. So right when you enter into the Supai village, there is a little shop there that has a sign saying that you can get some baked goods, whether they're burgers or fry bread and whatnot. However, as we're walking to the campground, lo and behold, here is the fry bread hut. So there are at least 2 options for the sought after fry bread. Well, here we were just minding our own business, hiking along, and Look what just jumped out at us. This is the notorious Havasu Falls. Look at that pool of water. Man, it's just so hard. We're trying to beeline it to the campground, but there's all of these little side attractions that are just yelling for us to come and play. Gotta set up camp first. Right now it's just eye candy. Pretty soon it's gonna be body candy. Gonna get my body down in that thing. I think we found our camp spot. I think we should camp here. I mean, to have that as our view, oh my goodness, look at all those little piers. The only caveat is, in order to get to the bathroom, you got to put on your boots, walk across this bridge that has water running over it, cross another bridge, everything, and then eventually you'll end up right there as the outhouse. I think this is our home for the next 3 nights. 3 nights in this oasis. Love it?
Love it. So excited.
We've got one hammock there, tent and tent. Just awesome that they give us these picnic tables so we're not huddled on the ground like Schmeagle. This is my little setup right here. So we got the hammock with the built-in bug net, optional rain fly. Put a sleeping pad in there for a little insulation, sleeping bag, and voila. I'm just loving this. Look how close I am to the water. So if I fell out of my hammock, I would just go right there.